My name is Toni. I'm a garment technologist with one of the big retailers within the UK on the high street. My responsibilities include fitting clothes. So I work on the jersey wear department. We have a fit session once a week in which we fit the garment on a model in-house to ensure that the product is perfect for all sizes for our clients. When we fitted a garment, we go away, we have a look at them inside and out. I'm looking at seam constructions, I'm looking at fabric, I'm looking at trims. We're looking at every little detail in that garment to make sure that it's fit for purpose. So I'll then liaise with my factories, get the comments across to them. So everything we've looked at on that garment, we will then talk to the factories about this. How can we make it better? Are we making it bigger, smaller? Are we changing the fabrication? Are we changing the trims? Once we've done this, we have this process about 4 times in a garment life cycle. So everything from design through to production, I see this garment at every single stage, and we do exactly the same every time. A typical day for me would include sending the comments back and forwards to the factories, and also looking at testing. So when we test a garment, we have to make sure that it's fit for purpose. So we want it, after the client has been in, the fit is perfect, they've taken it away from store, we need to make sure that they're not going to return it. And so all of the testing is done in laboratories to ensure that that garment does not fail. No one's going to bring it back, there's not going to be any seams ripping, there's not going to be any shrinkage, any twisting, any kind of fault with the garment. They're going to take it away and have a happy life with it. So I will check test reports, we will sign off care labels, decide whether we want this to be machine washable, if it's better for the style to be hand washable or dry cleanable. So that's a huge part of my day. I first of all did a BTEC National Diploma in Fashion and Clothing, then went on to do a BA in Fashion Design with Marketing, Manufacture and Production. So that included everything, mainly design, but looking at the other aspects of marketing and manufacturing as well. So it was a big course of a bit of everything, but mainly focusing on design. I did a sandwich course, so that meant I did a year out in industry. With my year out in industry, I went and worked at the current place I'm working at now. I'd had a student role there, and I worked in the pattern room, looking at all sorts of things, helping out the machinists, the pattern cutters, cutting cloth, getting trims, getting packs together for the factories, a huge amount. And it's there where I learnt about garment technology and all the things that come along with garment technology, and actually decided there and then that that was the path for me. It was, I liked pattern cutting and I really liked design, but actually garment technology kind of almost combines the two. You can be a little bit creative with the work you're doing. You still get to do a little bit of pan cutting, but actually it's much more technical. There's a lot more involved in it. It's a lot of problem solving. It keeps your mind racing. So that's kind of how I got to where I am today. So I think it's really important to be passionate. If you love what you do, then you're going to be good at it. I still love what I do. I've been doing it for 7 years nearly, and I'm still really enjoying the job I do because I care about it, and I want to see my products do well, and I want to make sure people buy them, people enjoy them at the end of the day, and they don't return them, and I'm doing my job well. So I think if you've got that drive, great. Technical skills and a little bit of maths is really important. So I work with numbers a lot, I work with problem solving a lot. We look at things in really keen detail. So we're a great eye for detail is really important, but the maths background and the enjoyment for maths and problem solving I think is really important. And also the communication is key. I spend every single day emailing and phoning the factories, making sure that what I'm saying is clear and getting across to the factories. You know, because they're not English, that we have factories all over the world, so we need to make sure that everything I think is clear in my head is actually clear for them as well, so communication is really key. So I would say, for advice for people wanting to get into the field, definitely work hard, and if you enjoy what you're doing, work at it and put in the hours and don't give up. You'll get there in the end. Garment technology is so much more than I thought it was ever going to be. There's so many roles built into one. I get to be creative, I get to be very precise and methodical and mathematical. I get to talk to so many people, I get to go to countries I've never been before. It's such a huge varied role with so many different aspects to it that I don't ever get bored. Every day is new. There's always a problem that I've never seen before that I have to solve, or a new fabric or a new trim that I've never seen before that we have to test. And you know, there's never a dull day, never ever a dull day. Everything's always new and exciting, and yeah, it's so much more. So it's so important in a garment technology role to understand fabrication. The difference in a fabrication can be the difference from something fitting and working well as a garment and from not fitting or not being relevant for a garment. Choosing your fabrics before you're realising your design is crucial.